Welcome back, Blood Bowl fans, to the Kringle Cup 4 quarterfinal or semifinals. This is an exciting match we have for you today. I've got my co-caster, Coach Cole.
Hi.
He just got out of bed. We had to pick him up and roll him out of bed ourselves, but he's here, folks. And wow, Cole, this is going to be a crazy match between Coach Marlowe in the Black Parade and Coach Doug in Presidential Uprising. You want to give us just a really brief overview of these two teams, Cole?
Well, both of these teams had a pretty rough start. Uh, Doug lost both of his blitzers within like the first two matches,
Mhm.
and he's had to fight his way back since, and he's been doing it.
Mhm.
And Marlowe, he also had it pretty rough, but it's Lizardmen, and Lizardmen do what Lizardmen do:
Mhm.
run to the end zone and score anyway.
Yes, exactly. And yeah, he lost his first two games of the regular season to shocking to everybody. But since then he's been on a real good win streak and ended up third in the regular season. So it's going to be a really good match between two tough players, and I'm excited. Well, let's bring our first coach on for interview. We're going to talk here really quickly with Coach Doug. Doug of the Presidential Uprising. How are you doing this morning, Doug?
Oh, pretty good. Ready for some Blood Bowl?
Oh, absolutely. We're all ready for it. How do you feel about your prospects this game?
Oh, Lizardmen do as Lizardmen do. We're hoping to not just kind of get too injured right off the start,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully stop them from running into the end zone. So we'll see how it goes.
All right. Well, good luck, Doug. We're gonna bring on our other guest coach, Coach Marlowe. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
So yeah, Coach Marlowe, how do you feel going into today's match?
I'm feeling pretty confident, but um, you know, Doug did win the first round of the tournament. It was an upset win, so
Mm-hmm.
I know that he's got something that he can really pull through with.
Yeah,
I really wasn't expecting that, so I'm not even going to look at the numbers this game. I'm going to consider him a huge threat.
absolutely. You should. I agree. All right, coaches. Well, let's get this game started. Why don't you both deafen and mute, and we'll do it to it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Cole, this is going to be a crazy game, and Coach Doug, I believe, is going to get some decent petty cash.
Indeed, he will.
Yeah, and like
The
Coach.
difference is
Oh, go ahead.
270,000
Mhm.
team value difference. So
Wow. Yeah, and just like Coach Marlowe said, Doug won that big upset against Schizoid Playlist in the beginning of the tournament. Schizoid Playlist was number 2 only by a penny. I only beat him out for first spot by league points. He crushed me. And so he was playing a really good game all season. In the first round of the tournament, he goes out to Doug, who had been struggling all season. So this team could surprise you, especially if they get, their Ivan Death Shroud.
and that's exactly what they're gonna get.
You think so?
He's got the numbers for it.
Oh yeah, there he goes. He's got Ivan Death Shroud and a Bloodweiser keg and an assistant coach. Yeah, Ivan, who's not an official member of the team, has definitely been key to his strategy for a hot minute now. And Black Parade wins the coin toss. And
Yeah,
Cole.
Ivan will be
Oh, go ahead.
what?
Go ahead.
Ivan will be very important since he has tackle and strip ball.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And he was putting tackle to work against Schizoid Playlist. And the winner of this match is going to the championship. And I was trying to decide which of them I would rather play. I don't know, Cole. I don't know. They're both going to be tough teams.
Yeah.
Marlowe's got all those Saurus blockers lined up there.
He's filled up the whole front.
Yeah, he's going to take those mummies to Pound Town. Oh, Ornard.
He's realized that he's going to receive the ball, so he shouldn't put 11 players on the front of the line.
Smart. There's a kick. Oh, love the use of kick. We love the use of kick.
And Black Parade wins the brilliant coaching role.
So Black Parade gets a reroll for this half. And here it begins. Franklin D. Roosevelt down. Abraham Lincoln down. Those are the. Oh, Abraham Lincoln KO'd. That's big, Cole.
Yeah.
Gerard Way down.
Ooh, that's even larger.
Incredible. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize he put guard on Gerard Way. All right, Frankie's standing back up. So Cole, who do you think's gonna win tonight's match? Or is most likely, anyways? Just
Uh,
based on numbers, because you know anything can happen in Blood Bowl.
yeah, well, with 1 million and for 1.5 million team value, I think it's gotta be Marlowe. Statistically,
Mm-hmm. No,
he's got the
statistically, he's got
beef.
a better team than Doug. Um, he's got more team value, but yeah, Doug has been able to pull things out of his butt the last couple weeks. So we'll see. But yeah, you think just based on numbers, Marlowe's got this game.
Yeah, but who knows? We might have another. Uh, we might have more ungood block.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah.
Nuffle at the end of the day, Nuffle ultimately decides how the game goes.
Yeah, like Marlowe's turn two, he could go to pick up the ball, drop it, and then John Adams can just run it in.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm really hoping, they injure the hell out of each other here, Cole. Make this a nice, easy championship match for me.
Indeed, and any, them losing any player for the final match is pretty devastating.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Lampton picks up the ball with the reroll.
Billy Joel going for Ivan, but he's just gonna push him a little bit. But he knocks him in front of who's this here? Tom DeLong. Oh, and there's the cage, Cole. There it is. We were waiting for it.
Yeah, the big Saurus cage.
Yeah, it's a pretty skinky cage. I assume MGK is gonna dodge out, but we'll see. Marlowe may not want to be risking it. He's already, got a bad roll, and so he's kind of feeling about stuff like that right now. Oh my gosh! Speaking of a bad roll, there goes another one of
Travis
Marlowe's
Parker does
rerolls.
not have block.
Oh, he's not gonna use a reroll, which leaves this corner a little bit open. You'll have to dodge in to get there. So Doug might just go for one of the corner pieces of the cage, but those skinks are pretty slippery. Just standing next to him's not going to do a whole lot to stop him. Actually, that's something a lot of our league members, even if you don't have a dodgy player, you guys know you can still dodge, and it's still usually pretty good odds. But we're gonna see Noah Khan out of the game. He's KO'd. Maybe a little early to be saying out of the game, but you know what I meant, folks. John Adams with a hit onto MGK. Potentially a blitz from George Washington onto Dan Lampton. He'd get 2 dice.
Right. Yeah, that looks pretty plausible.
I think he'd get 2 dice. Would Billy Joel behind assist or not?
Yeah, especially because he has block.
Okay, so it'd be
So
a
you
1 dice
gotta.
roll. Be a 1 dice roll to blitz. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I still say go for it. Big hit by Ivan onto Tom DeLong. Gerard Way is kind of like, he's got a lasting head injury and a serious injury. This dude's ready to go. Okay, so the blitz was from Franklin D. Roosevelt onto Billy Joel. He's got him down, but he wasn't able to do anything to the ball carrier. There he's moving George Washington next to him, but, unless you have tackle, he's going to slide right out of there.
Especially with sprint and sure feet.
Oh. The push, Jimmy Carter with a sly attempt onto Gerard Way. It's going to use up a reroll and result in a push. Ugh. How's your morning going so far, Cole? Oh, big blitz from Haley. I don't care,
Pretty
Cole.
well.
Big blitz from Haley Williams onto George Washington. Um, clear him out of the way with the George Washington has dodged. So the Haley Williams moving up, probably the rest of the cage to come with, or most of it, anyways. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh, Marlowe is chewing through these rerolls early here. Yeah, this ball is slowly but surely making its way up the field. It's at a point where Doug's not got a lot of people to respond. Ooh, big dodge from MGK. Interesting though, because that leaves John Adams definitely able to blitz. I mean Ulysses S. Grant probably even too.
Yeah, because they got that one cornered.
Yep. Or it's just free reign. Oh my gosh. Marlowe's gonna use his last reroll. And that was turn 3 for Marlowe. The rest of this half is gonna be tough with no rerolls. Doug still got 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what is Doug thinking right now? I wonder, I wonder. Doug has taken his sweet time, used up most of his time here to just think. Oh, that was a little bit pointless. He's not gonna offer any assists from there, but I know what he was thinking. Ooh, you gotta use a reroll. Take the boat down. I would take the boat down. Dan Lampton doesn't have block. Does he?
Ooh.
That's a real good question, Cole. I wasn't sure if he should or not. Okay, so Mark Hoppus is probably gonna be able to pick that up pretty easily and move on. But he's got no rerolls, so who knows? Rick Astley
But
pushing Ulysses S. Grant onto the ball. Mark Hoppus fails to catch it. It goes flying all the way over here. But okay, now
look,
it's next to MGK.
that was the most tame thrown in by the fans.
Absolutely. The
But it
fans
was
kind of
good to stun
half-heartedly.
Dan Lampton.
Yeah, absolutely. Billy Joel with a nice hit onto George Washington here. What is Marlowe thinking? I don't know. I think the obvious answer is to have MGK pick up the ball and move over here, move to the other side of the field, where he's yeah, where Marlowe's got more Sauruses, or he could stay on this side of the field. Why not? I think either works for him. He's just got to pick the ball back up. But Marlowe is so
Also
risk
convert
averse.
to a side cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh my god.
He died in failed regeneration. Jimmy Carter twice dead. Rest in peace, Mr. President. And that was Jimmy Carter was a blitzer, Cole. Jimmy Carter twice dead. Doug's got other guys on the sideline, but no more blitzers. And MGK
Marlowe
fails to pick up the
pick
ball.
up.
But you know what? That was a pretty productive turn for Marlowe, so I think he's probably fine with that. He's got this ball pretty much on lock. Wow.
For an undead team.
They die a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, Doug's using his last reroll just for some petty trying to push him out. And it's not going to work. It's going to be both down, and we're going to have turnover again. Both teams, no rerolls, turn 5. And look, there goes Ulysses S. Grant. He's still standing. Better than he ever did. Alright, wow. Yep. So Marlowe is really locking down this half. I would be shocked if he didn't score. I'm still stunned over the Jimmy Carter death. That's just crazy. He was 1 away from
Yeah.
regeneration too. He rolled a 3. Oh my gosh, look at all these little chicken men Marlowe's got now. He's got so many. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, 6. There's one hiding up there. Just bringing all the skinks down just because he doesn't think he's gonna pick it up, but he's got it. Don't worry, Marlowe. Dan Lampton's got it. Until Ivan comes for him.
Yeah, Ivan. He's the optimal player for that. He
Oh!
is tackle.
Gerard Way. Oh! Gerard Way off the. Oh! That. Oh, Cole. If Ivan can dodge out of there. And oh wait, here comes the blitz from George Washington. Okay, and it's another attacker down. I understand George Washington was there, but I still don't think he was the optimal person to blitz with. Number one, the first move should have been an attack from Franklin D. Roosevelt onto Haley Williams. Just to get her away. And then, yeah, blitz with Ivan.
Marlowe, despite having sprint and sure feet, refuses to rush at least one.
Like I said, Cole, he's so risk averse, and especially Marlowe normally is pretty risk averse. He's willing probably to do a little bit, but when he got that like double red skull on the first turn, or it was a both down even. It wasn't even a double red skull, but it was a both down and a red skull on the like turn 1 or 2 or whatever. That set his mood for the entire game. Marlowe was taking no chances, at all. Unless it's absolutely necessary. And that's just his play style. There's nothing like, I mean, there's like pros and cons to playing that way. Um, I wouldn't say it's like the worst way to play. I don't think it's the best either, but it's how Marlowe plays, and it's what got him here. So consider that. See, okay,
Yeah.
that should have been or Doug's first move last turn, and then he probably wouldn't be in this mess. Um, and now I don't know. He really does not have a chance to get to Dan Lambton. So if I were Doug, maybe I would try. I don't know. I really don't. He's got to start to pile up some skink bodies. Ooh. See what I said? He really didn't have a chance to get there. Not a snowball's hope in hell. That was a +4 dodge, and it was -3. Yeah, there's no freaking way. My man could have rolled a 6, and he would not have dodged that. See, so Marlowe is taking no chances, and Doug is taking too many. Well, I really hope this doesn't set the tone for the game, Cole, because that would be boring to watch. I do want to see Marlowe lose some people too. But look, it's time for the grinder here. There's gonna be some smackdowns incoming, and Doug may not look too pretty at the end of it.
Well, Doug does have 4 people on the sideline to help fill out what he's missing.
That's true. There goes JFK. And Andrew Jackson going down. Yeah, he has no response as to Marlowe scoring. Um, he's just got to try to get a really good, and I mean, it's complete luck now, but he needs a really good hit or two just to kind of stay in the game, and that's not it. Wow. Okay. Leaving a lot of these guys down. Marlowe just gonna immediately score. Right thing to do. That was a lot of hard work for him to get there, It took the entire half.
Yeah.
I think this bit was funnier when it was just one chicken man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was just out there dancing all on his own for like an hour.
I still like that it still just zooms in on one of their faces.
Ooh! Marlowe's got all his players back. Doug does not, and especially not the mummy whose name I can't remember. That's big. Abraham Lincoln. That's huge. That's huge. But it is turn 8. So we'll see what
He
happens.
has another chance of getting back up.
Yep. Yep. Uh, yeah, Doug needs to bring Ivan out here and lay the smackdown on these guys. He's got a real chance of knocking Gerard way out of the game. He's so beat up. He's already got -1 armor value and then +1 to all casualty rolls. Pff, come on. I would beat the crap out of that freaking lizard and stomp on his head.
Yeah, I'd take a ball and chain and hit him 3 times in a row.
Cole knows exactly what he would do because he has done it.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, interesting. See, here's another thing. I'm like, Doug, why wouldn't you stack? You've got one turn to get as many bodies as possible. So why is he just going 3 for 3? Why wouldn't he stack everybody up here and try to get as many dice rolls as he can get?
Hmm.
Marlowe
Yeah.
isn't gonna get a turn to hit back. I mean, I would align this whole line up right with everybody, and then first move is put people on each of these corners, and then have the corner people go after these two, and then have Franklin D. Roosevelt go after Gerard Way. But I don't know, to each their own. But I know Doug's a good coach. He's gotten this far, but that just seemed like a real big misplay to me. That seemed like rookie level missing out on an opportunity to knock down an opponent. Well, he's gonna get the opportunity again now that he's receiving the ball, but will he take it? It's the question. And Abraham Lincoln, even with this Bloodweiser keg, is still unable to stand up. That's what's crazy. Rolling ones on these stand-up rolls. Throw a rock. Random number
All
keeps
right.
calling me. Oh, there goes Doug's reroll right off the bat. Oh my gosh. And that's going to be turnover.
All right, and throw a rock was rolled by Black Parade. So if Doug starts stalling, there's a chance he gets hit by a rock.
Billy Joel with a good hit onto George Bush. So Marlowe's launching back there towards that ball. Um, Big spooky for Doug.
Doug does have several players in the back, so he should be able to defend against it.
Mm, maybe. He's just swarming back there. That's crazy. Yeah, I used to be a very much on the side of either hit first and pick up the ball. Um, and when we first started playing, I would always try to pick up the ball and then fail, and then my people would get beat up. So that's where I learned that. But really, as I've grown as a Blood Bowl player, it's really a lot more situational. You need to be able to look at your line and say, what happens if I fail my first pickup? What happens? What are they able to do if I failed this hit and my attacker goes down? And then you can decide what's best for you. Doug probably should have gone for the pickup first here because Marlowe was completely able to just swarm the back of the field. But all that also can be alleviated with frankly a better setup. I didn't like how Doug set his team up this half or on turn 8 of the last half. Um, I hate to say it, this is the semifinals of the tournament, the championship tournament, but this is some rookie shit Doug's putting out here. Uh, I don't, it makes me wonder if his win against Andrew was just a fluke. Ooh, James A. Garfield. Okay, he's got it. He had sure hands. Failed the dodge. Damn, man. Damn. Hate to see
And
it.
get
And
stunned.
he's stunned. Oh my gosh. Oh.
At least he had the skill-based rerolls, so Doug didn't have to spend any of his.
Alright, here comes Travis Barker with a nice hit onto Ivan the Animal Death Shroud. He's obviously going to push him onto the ball just to see where it lands. Ooh! And Ivan the Animal Death Shroud has a smashed knee. He's regenerated though. He's fine. He's fine. Right? I was like, oh, that's rough for Doug, but he's fine. He's fine. He's just gonna be off this drive, which probably will end pretty soon. Okay, if it were me, I would use Rick Astley to knock down John F. Kennedy, then try with Mark Hoppus to knock down James A. Garfield. I think I would get an assist from MGK. I'm not sure. And then I would take MGK to pick up the ball and try to rush it in. Okay, Billy Joel with a good hit onto Franklin D. Roosevelt, who has like every strength skill except block, which is funny.
Well, block is a general skill.
Ah, okay. Thank you, Cole.
Yeah.
Everyone type Grant stupid in the chat. Oh, okay.
'Cause if you
Marlo just
have
goes for the big dodge. Big pickup, or does he go for the big rush? Oh, he can't even make it with a rush. I'm sorry, folks. Thought he might have been able to, but he's one away. Instead, he moves back to stand next to his friends. I get by with a little help from my friends. Right, cool. I get high with a little help from my friends. Rick Astley with a nice hit onto
Mhm.
JFK. Maybe even a dodge out from MGK to see if he can offer some better protection here. Ooh. And
Nope.
that's probably what he's going for, but he did fail the dodge. He was one away. And now it's Doug's turn. Doug has got a nice, easy hit lined up here, actually, against Mark Hoppus. John Adams has 3 strength. Mark Hoppus has 2, so that's 2 dice. He doesn't have to dodge or anything to get to him. I would go right for it. It'd be my first move. Whoa. Interesting. There we go. Big hit from John Adams onto Mark Hoppus. Ball's going to be out of there. Mark Hoppus is, you know, got some plus injury rules. There he goes. He's KO'd. John Adams, big pickup. Big pickup from JA. He is standing on the side of... Whoa! Big rush to get him away from the edge of the field there. Okay, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. We're just going to see Noah Khan pushed around a little bit. He's got side steps, so he gets to decide where. Oh, I forgot about Frenzy. Andrew Jackson. Putting Noah Khan on that trail of tears.
He gets the knockout or the POW.
Mm-hmm. The red dice from Ronald Reagan. And he's just going to eat the red skull. He's back. I didn't even know. Oh, he was badly hurt apparently. He just regenerated so quick. That didn't even pop up on the screen. There he goes. There he goes again. Marlo is rallying the troops here to get over to shit, come on. John Adams. Oh, and there he goes. He's got him. Big pow right there. Bam. Ball out of the field.
Where's it gonna
Whoa,
go?
whoa, what a spot. What a spot for it to land. Wait, that actually might be really good for Doug. I'm thinking Frankie D with a blitz onto Billy Joel. George W. Bush for the pickup.
That could happen.
Okay, it's going to be a little tougher because Young Gravy is there. And so is Noah Khan. Noah Khan with the pickup. Okay, so now he's got the Ooh, but if he blitzes with Frankie D, then okay. Well, it doesn't matter anyways, because George W. Bush is going down. Marlowe, I think, is locked up this half now. Doug's team is smaller and all over the place. Yeah, the presidents are kind of scattered. I almost would have liked to have seen George Washington go stand next to Rick Astley, and then like probably Andrew Jackson could knock him down. But I do like Franklin Delano Roosevelt hitting a skink. Will he use pile driver? There it is. And nothing came of that.
But he did it. That's
But
what mattered.
he did do it. Oh yeah. Andrew Jackson, yeah, see, that's why I would have liked to have seen George Washington get over there, but... Oh, but here's the frenzy. Just another push. Okay, interesting. Oh, I'm back. Killing me.
We could see a handoff to MGK, and then the sources beat up the others.
Too much risk.
Yeah, you have to roll more than a 2.
And he only has 3 rerolls, Cole. He's practically gone 0. Come on, you're already winning. Just have some fun. I'm just playing. Or am I?
You're casting.
Oh! Colt's going crazy out here. Okay, white boy, I see you. See, if he would have passed that, probably would have been able to score this turn. Alright, Gerard Way just for the push onto Harry Truman. Alright, Doug, if you're gonna lose this anyways, can you please go out of your way to try to kill Gerard Way for me? Thank you. Actually, don't kill Gerard Way. You would liberate Marlowe from the tyranny of the big guy. No one has questioned why I've been so successful 2 years in a row, Cole. It's because big guys are dookie. and no one's able to liberate themselves from that mentally.
Hmm.
Oh, big bonehead success.
Alright, and then he was gonna run it in. He's gonna run it all the way in.
Yeah, no, he's not. Oh my gosh, taking his sweet time. If you score earlier, you can get more touchdowns and more money for your next game. But if you rush, you have to roll a 2 or higher, so who knows?
Yeah.
That's Marlowe math. You know what? I don't even know why I'm bitching about how Marlowe's playing. I should go back to bitching about how Doug was playing earlier, frankly. That was upsetting. Those setups, the setup at the beginning of this half was really, really bad. Yeah, now he's just throwing shit at the wall, trying to see if anything will work for him. Alright.
It'd have been real exciting if Doug won the throw a rock.
Yeah, for real. Because then Marlowe wouldn't be able to dilly-dally like he's been. Okay, finally we've got a touchdown. He's been able to for like the last 2 turns. Look at that guy, he's just covered in guts. Look at these guys, they're just dancing.
Oh yeah.
Alright. I'm actually really scared to go against Marlowe. If I mean, it looks like that's who I'm gonna have to go against. Um, he's not the same team I beat like round 1 or whatever. You know, the team I beat
Yeah,
round
you've
1 had
evolved.
6 skinks and 4 Saurus blockers. So it'll be different. I'm gonna have to play a really
He's applied
defensive game.
the F formation.
Oh my gosh, he's going for the 1 turn.
No,
Oh,
he
it's
just
press
made an
F
F.
to pay your respects. Ooh.
I think he also just passed as well. Since Marlowe's going.
He couldn't even try to kill the Croxagore? The hell, Doug? Do me a favor here. Doug, Marlo, hit the skull. Come on, be a good sport. Oh, you're not even gonna rush? Come on.
He's got to
He can't
spend
even.
all of his 3 rerolls to try and pick up the ball.
He can't even rush when he's already. It's 2-0. It's turn 15. No way Doug can even score. You can't rush. You can't even try. Doug, you. Doug, you could punish him for beating you. You're supposed to punish him, Doug. And then he died. Like, he has like 6 skinks die, and then I beat him next game. Come on. Does nobody think about little old me?
Little old Grant, seeded 1.
Yeah, jeez, man. Think about the little old human team. We've been up against such odds. Oh my god, he's farming
No,
SPP,
didn't.
Cole. He's farming SPP. This is horse shit. I'm
Doug,
gonna
you
sue.
sold.
Huh? What? Alec? Was that you?
I said he sold.
He sold? Oh my god.
He sold the game.
Oh my. This is like
He probably did.
the
Marlo spends so much money on video games. He probably did buy this win from
No,
Doug.
I'm saying Doug fucking threw this game.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is Marlo paid him to throw so he could farm SPP.
Marlo has been known to pay throughout Kringle Cup history. For that very
Motherfucker!
obscure.
That's crazy. Okay. That's free 10k gold from Doug. I actually might like litigate. I might actually sue Doug.
I would love to animate a Coach Grant versus Coach Doug court case.
All right, let's bring back our guest coaches here. We'll talk about how the game went. I'm gonna unmute him. There's Coach Doug. Coach Doug, you had a decent performance at the start of the game, but then things kind of just stopped going your way. What happened?
Oh, Blood Bowl be Blood Bowling. Big guy wouldn't wake up.
Yeah.
Rolled multiple ones on the wake up for KO.
Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy. And then towards the end of the game, it seemed like you kind of just stopped playing.
Yeah, I ran into the problem of I only had 3 strength guys left, and not very many of them either.
Yeah.
And he has a lot of 4 strength guys, and it's
So
not a good combo.
did Marlo pay you to just give up the rest of the game so that he could get more money for
the last 3 turns, I probably could have put up a bit more defense, but
Yeah.
well.
That's all right. Well, Doug, you had a fantastic well, maybe not a fantastic season, but you did pretty good in the tournament. And it is exciting to watch you play. We're hoping for a Cinderella story. Your upset against Andrew was unprecedented. But not all fairy tales can come true, and your Cinderella story didn't happen.
Save it for the next Kringle Cup.
Well, no, next Kringle Cup is my three-peat, but
Okay.
maybe the one after that. All right, well, Doug, it's been nice talking to you. We're gonna bring on Coach Marlo, who might be the subject of future litigation. Coach Marlo, congratulations on just a dominating performance today. You did exceptionally well. You really got to show off your risk-averse play style and how the less dice you roll, maybe the better. is what we learned from today's game.
Yeah, it was it started out kind of scary with a lot of skulls, but hey, we were able to pull it off towards the end. And I want to preface, I did not pay off Coach Doug.
Hmm.
I think he was doing it for the memes. But I'm super excited to be heading into the finals, regardless.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be a great match. I'm excited to play against you. I'm actually really nervous about it because you're not the same team that I beat turn one, but neither am I. So it'll be a good championship match. Watch the Super Bowl on Sunday, and then watch our game whenever it comes out. We don't have a date yet. It's gonna be great. And right after the game, everybody, we're gonna have the Kringle Cup Awards ceremony. So all the coaches will be there. And we're gonna be, applauding the season. It's gonna be great. There's gonna be camaraderie. There's gonna be fun. There's gonna be fraternity. It's gonna be a good time. There's gonna be Blood Bowl. So yeah, get there, do it to it. And this is me, Grant. This is my co-caster Cole. You watched Doug and Marlo play. Uh, Bye everybody. See you in the championship.
But